All right, we're recording.
Yay.
Yes, now we're in here. Okay, everyone, if you can give me and Jenny a minute to talk, and then we'll come back and talk with all of you, all right? So just give us a moment here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, Jenny, if you can unmute yourself, please. If you remember, I sent you the information. I'm waiting for you. Well, I wait for you to unmute is just to give a little introduction of Jenny. I've known her for a while, but we've never really gotten together. Jenny, try *6, okay? Anyway, we've never gotten together and worked before. This is our first time working together. She is an energy healer on animals and on humans, and she's been doing this for about 4 years. She's pretty new to the craft, but doesn't take away from talent, and I believe very much in energy healing. Sometimes people expect to see, instant, a person or an animal instantly up and running and doing well, but you don't know what healing is going on, either be it spiritual, their soul, their body. It take a little time. And I don't know why I've lost you, Jenny.
I'm here. I should be okay now.
Okay, I didn't hear you come in. Anyway, so I'm giving a bit of you heard my introduction about you and, what you're going to be doing. And I did announce to some people, I said you have been working on this before we got on the phone. And I know you have before tonight's conference. There's so many people sending so many pictures, and I'm going to do my best to keep up with who's in the call in regards to the pictures. Oh, my voice wants to go, of course. Anyway, I think that gives people an idea about you, and I did put your website if they want to contact you. It's on the email that I sent out about this conference, so they can always reach you privately. Now, is there anything you'd like to say?
Yeah, you should be able to reach my website by clicking on Find Out More under my picture. And I would like to also introduce you, our host, and our Native American elder to everyone, Cherokee Billie. She's been a spiritual advisor and facilitator in all areas of spiritual work for 38 years. And we all thank you for putting this together today. Thank you, Cherokee Billie.
Well, I thank you and everyone who's participating. It's everybody's wanting answers, and I understand, but we need to kind of first set the tone, and that is for everyone listening who's here live right now, just pause for a minute. Let go of your anxiety, your nervousness, your fears, and just take a deep breath, as deep as you can. Hold it for 5 seconds and gently exhale and just relax. Let there be a spirit of peace and love upon this evening. I always pray and ask that the God's white light be on us, His love, His light, His spirit be with each person here, and just bring in peace. No matter what we're going through, let there be peace. Everybody's got issues they're dealing with. But while we're here, let's consider it a sacred circle, and that we're all in this together and supportive of one another. Each one of us here, like Jenny has rescued animals. I love animals all my life. I'm sure everybody here is the same way, animal lover, or you wouldn't be here. And we know what it feels like to lose a pet or to have one sick and wondering what to do. So you're going to get the best of us you can. So I will open this back up. And again, I'm going to ask, just say your name. Don't say any more. And I'm just going to choose somebody from just your name. There is no right or wrong on how I'm doing it. I just am going to just pick, and we go from there. Anyway, let me unmute this, and we'll get back to where we can hear everybody announce themselves. One second. Now, why am I getting this always? Okay, everybody, now we can slowly, everybody say your name, and we go from there.
This is
Karen
Ida Thomas.
Karen, S.
Rainey.
Me.
Ida.
What?
Indra.
Okay. Hi, Andra. And who else? Anybody else?
Denise.
I know.
Oh.
Say again.
Me?
I know there's two Karens in here.
Yeah.
One.
I'm the
One's
other
a
one.
kid.
I'm Karen Gold.
You're Karen who?
Karen Gold.
Did you send in pictures, Karen?
I did.
Because here it is. Yes. I know the other Karen did. All right, so we got two Karens. I'm going to go with Karen S. for the moment. Karen, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. So I know you sent in pictures. Give me a bit. I got to find the picture about your pet. Just tell me the name and what's going on.
Guapo?
Oh, yes, Wapo passed over.
No,
Correct?
no, he didn't. He
You
did
did?
not.
Okay.
But
Yeah, it was a picture of him and another dog, his girlfriend, you said.
yeah, in his new home, yes.
In his what home?
His new home. You know, this was about 2 years ago. I talked to you first about Guapo, and you kind of made contact with him and did a healing on him. And then we haven't really been in touch since then, Cherokee. But he's still
Well,
alive.
okay. And what is it you're wanting to know about him? He looks like it's a new home, you said?
Yes, yes.
So he's
And
not with you?
no, because I'm getting older now, and I couldn't take care of him,
I
you know,
understand.
that good.
I
And it's,
understand. So you're wanting to know how he's feeling, if he's happy, if he's
well,
doing okay in the new home.
well, yes, I get to see him twice a week, which really helps. But I still
Oh, yeah.
miss him, and I don't really know his feelings about the situation. He's got a
All
good
right.
situation, but
Oh, just give me a minute. He was with you, though, a long time.
well, he was mine was his second home for 4 years,
Wow.
and
Papa's
I'm
had
still I'm still
he's,
attached to him.
sure, but he's had quite an adventuresome life.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. And, 3 homes. He feels very much, though, attached to you. He still does. He loves you. You know, you were, uh, he says his favorite mother. I'll put it that way, his favorite mother.
oh,
And he still loves you. And how he's doing is, considering he's doing pretty good. The people I pick up are taking really good care of him. They seem to show
yes,
him a lot of attention and love. And he's getting what he needs to readjust to this new life. So he's doing really very well, okay? And the visits from you help him as well as you.
oh,
He
good.
doesn't feel abandoned in any way. He knows you care. I think he understands, yes, he does, that, you know, it was nothing you could do about the situation. He does
That's right.
understand that, okay? So don't worry about him, you know, if he hates you or anything on that level,
Oh,
because he does
no,
not.
no. I love him. I mean, he loves me. I know that.
Good.
You know, but
Well,
yeah.
go ahead.
Well, no. You can go ahead.
Well, just saying, you know, he's happy and, you know, he feels love all around him. He's not feeling abandoned in any way, okay? If that was your concern, don't be. He doesn't feel that.
Yeah,
You
but
there?
yeah, I'm here. And
Okay.
I kind of get that too from him. You know, I can relate to him to a certain degree, you know, but
Hmm.
sometimes I think he still wants me to take him back home, and
Oh, sure,
it's
because
kind
you
of
did.
hard.
It is, but, talk to him when you see him and explain it to him. I'm sure you already have, but keep
Oh,
doing it
yeah.
and reassuring him that you love him and that you will always be there, and you two will be together on the other side. But just keep
Oh,
reassuring him. He's doing okay. He really is. I do not pick up, like I said, I pick up he's getting a lot of love.
yeah.
So don't
And
worry.
it
Anyway,
and you know, okay, go ahead. You
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to move on, Karen, but
Yeah.
hang in there.
All
If
right.
I got extra time, we'll come back, but I want to try to cover
That's
everybody here.
sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
Okay?
Karen, I felt that Guapo has a very masculine, robust energy about him, and that he's feeling really strong. And don't discount that animals really are very good at picking up on our thoughts and emotions. So you can rest easy that he knows how you're feeling.
Absolutely.
Good.
Their telepathic communication is remarkable, but that's why I said
Yeah.
keep talking to him, whether you're with him or not. Just keep talking to
Oh,
him.
I
That's all
do.
we need.
I do.
Well, I
Yeah.
said he feels love, so don't worry. He feels
Well,
love.
thank you very much.
Not a problem, and thank you. Okay, now I know there's another Karen in here.
Yes.
Uh, well, let's go with it, Karen, and we'll keep moving on.
Okay. I, I sent you a picture of my
Zoe,
girl, my Zoe. Yes. She just passed
and,
2 weeks ago.
oh gosh,
hmm
there's a lot of pictures, and I'm getting them confused. What did Zoe look like? Because I've got them opened up here.
She was
Oh,
gray, silver, terrier schnauzer mix. I sent 2 photos of her.
I know, I know. It's just if you saw how many photos I have
Uh,
opened, you'd see why I'm going, huh? Let me
she's got
see if
like
I can
wavy
find.
hair, like whitish
Yeah.
mustache, silver,
Oh,
gray.
yes, 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 yes. I did have her open up, by the way. Yes.
hmm
And she just passed recently.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Well, I know it's killing you more than anything, because
Yes,
she was a lovely, lighthearted, always happy little thing. I just
yeah.
don't pick up sadness. Uh, she
You
was
don't what?
not pick up. She was never sad. You
Oh,
know,
God.
I don't feel she didn't stay. She wasn't sick real long when it got bad. She went pretty quick. Am I correct?
She did have a number of health issues, but I never treated her that way. And when she passed, it was a condition that I didn't even know that she had, but it was very far advanced, and there was nothing that could be done to help her.
Yeah.
She was going to be 14 this month. And it was actually sudden, like you say, like she was just sick 2 days before
Yeah.
she passed.
Right. Because
And
I
I didn't
don't pick
even
up that. Yeah, I see that she had health problems. Did she have a lot with her skin going on?
She did. She had some skin issues. She had
Yeah.
Cushing's.
Yes.
She did have a lot, but what she ended up passing from, which I didn't even know she had, was pulmonary hypertension.
Well,
And it
she
was
lived 14 years, which is pretty good, length of
yeah,
time for a dog. So she did
yeah.
make it a good length of time. She did.
She almost
But I
would have
did
been
pick
40.
almost, all right. And I know it's hard, but I did pick up the skin issue on her,
Mm-hmm.
when I looked at the picture. But I just feel like she was a happy little girl. You made her life wonderful. She was always full of joy, you know,
Yeah. Was
always,
she
always.
was my age.
And it's like I feel like you kept her everywhere you went, pretty much.
You know what? I never left her ever. She was never away from me. I never went away from her. Every night we were together for her whole life. We adopted her when she was 4, and she was never
Wow.
away from me. I never left her.
That's what I was picking up, that she was always with you. That's what made
Yeah.
her so happy. She loved it. And
Mm.
she is still with you right now. It's just, it's not in a body form, but her spirit is right there. And was she typically on the left side of you, like when you rested, or?
Yeah, I would sleep in my bed, and she would always be on my left side,
On
like
the
on the
left
floor
side.
next to my bed. Always, that was her spot.
That's what I pick up, left side, left side. And
Mm-hmm.
just envision her always on that left side.
Mm-hmm.
And talk with her, and how do I put it? Just try to get a sense, a feel, an energy. Sometimes it can be so slight, and it usually is, that you'll feel her, but it will be a little warmth. Maybe you'll even catch a glimpse of her. And, glimpses is about all we get. And no, it's not a hallucination. You are seeing a loved one. It's just to manifest in the physical is very hard. And they come in, but animals can do it better than humans. So I have a
Mm-hmm.
feeling she will be around. She already is, but I think you're going to see her at some point.
I
Just
hope
what
so.
you need to do is communicate with her. Keep talking
Mm-hmm.
as though she was right there.
Mm-hmm. I do,
And
and I've been looking for the
good.
signs.
Well, it takes time. You're in grief. You're in shock. You're in a lot of different emotions
Mm-hmm.
right now. And so
Yeah.
be gentle with yourself, number one. Be
Mm-hmm.
easy on yourself. Don't feel like, oh, what am I doing wrong? Why am I not getting this? Blah, blah, blah. People always want to feel that. But no, everything's going okay. She's with you. And I feel you will start to sense her because I
Mm-hmm.
identified where she is. And what I would ask is when you go to sleep, before you do, ask for her to manifest in your dreams and see
She
if she
did.
starts.
She
Good,
did. Yeah.
good. Keep
She did
asking.
night before last. Yeah. She did.
Wonderful. And I think she will because I said her spirit's very strong with you. It's like she
Mm-hmm.
doesn't see it as a separation like you do. She
Mm-hmm.
she sees your sadness. She sees you looking at, the places you were, where she sat next to you. You
Mm-hmm.
you worked with her, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like
I,
she keeps
yeah.
she keeps going to the workplace, and she's very strong there. I think
Mm.
energy a lot. She did.
Uh, I'm a therapist, and so I would bring her. It's been a while though. I haven't brought her around with me to see patients in a while, but that is something I did do with her.
Because I felt she had her energy to help you with your work, and I didn't know
Mm-hmm.
what it was, but that's the answer I got from her. So she
Mm-hmm.
did, but there was a point where it wasn't good for her, and
It was too much.
your instincts are very, very good. You did everything correctly. You didn't do anything incorrectly, okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
with her. So don't ever regret or feel any other way,
Mm-hmm. Thank
okay?
you. Yeah.
Well,
I'm
not
so.
a problem. And if you want a further, more detailed reading, I can do it privately, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Thank you
But
so much. Bye
I
bye.
hope this has been a bit of help. And please
Yeah.
stay on and listen, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Thank you so much, Cherokee Billie.
Not a problem. Jenny, anything you want to add in here?
I actually don't have a picture of that one.
Oh, gosh,
So
I
I
sent
didn't
you so
actually
many.
I didn't do anything with that.
You know, pardon me, I thought I sent it to you.
And maybe because
Uh,
that one had already passed,
maybe
that was what I expected or what I assumed.
there was there was just so many people sending in pictures, and it really
Mm-hmm.
was a massive amount. It truly was. Not everybody's here, but that's okay.
Right.
Anyway,
Yeah, and What was the pet's name again?
Zoe.
So,
So yeah, Zoe doesn't need healing from me anymore.
no, Zoe's fine. Yeah,
Hmm.
Zoe's fine. There's a lady, to God, I don't know if I sent you the picture. Oh, gosh. But she's written about her pet who has health problems, Wolfie. No,
Oh
he
yes, I
actually,
have Will's picture here.
Wolfie, he isn't sick, he passed on. Ida, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here. Yeah.
Okay, and it's about Wolfie.
Yeah.
Apparently, from what I understood, you didn't quite know what he passed from,
She's
if I
not
understand.
passed. No, she's
She.
not passed. Uh,
Oh, then I am wrong. Hang on.
no, it's. I do energy work too, and I've just
Uh-huh.
noticed that sometimes there's a little bit of residual energy, and I'm just wondering if some of this energy that I'm clearing and healing is affecting her health. Because she had a checkup in August, and she got good health checkup and all her shots and whatnot, everything she needed. But I've noticed from time to time she'll be a little bit down and picky with her food, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to pay attention, and I'm not hearing her speak to me like I do with my other animals. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on there. Usually I can get what they're trying to tell me.
Yes. Well, I think she is telling you. What she's demonstrating is that energy is getting to her.
Okay.
Do you have to have her around the people you work with?
She's not around them. It's just she's around me all the
And
time.
yeah, the residue off
Yeah,
of you.
and I do
Got it.
I do the best shielding I can because I don't want it to affect them. So I tend to, when I do my healing prayers, also include the animals. You know, I don't want them to take on what we're going through because they don't need to. You know, I do
I think
that,
you're
but I
doing
just,
everything right.
okay. I just wanted to know, is there something I'm missing? Do I need to take her to the vet again? She's okay today. She's being cool today. She's a...
Well, Jenny, why don't we bring you in on this one?
Well, when I connected with her energy, I wanted to say, I kind of wanted to laugh every time I looked at her. And it's small animals, sometimes they don't have like a happy little energy. Sometimes it's totally different depending on, it doesn't go with how you would see them. But with Wolfie, I do. It's like, I just get this really like spirited, funny little personality. And is that what
Yeah.
she's normally like?
She's a little diva.
Yeah.
She's my little diva. When she was a puppy, she looked exactly like, I had a little stuffed animal that was a wolf, and she looked so much like that stuffed animal, her own mother did a double take. And as she grew out of it, she started to look more like a little fox than a wolf. But the name Wolfie, when I let my animals name themselves, I'll say a bunch of different things before I name them. And whatever they run to me, that's their name. And she ran to me when I said, "You look like a little woofie," and she came running to
I
me.
love
So
it.
she picked
Yeah,
the
I can
name.
see why you're noticing when things aren't going quite right.
Mhm.
Um, since you do energy healing yourself, I would just take those cues
Mhm.
and just you know what to do. I don't
Yeah.
think that anything's wrong with her health.
Okay. I
She
don't
might
want to
be,
project worries on her, just because I don't know what's going on. I got a cat playing
yeah,
with me. Yeah, Biddy's playing with
and
me.
for some reason I'm being drawn to like the food. Like,
Okay.
have you been changing the food?
Yeah, because she's gotten really, really picky. Like, I don't
I
want
think
that.
I think maybe go back to what you used to be giving her
Okay.
and just let her work that out because
Okay.
I don't think she wants it changed so much.
Mhm.
Whatever she was doing to turn away from it for a while may just have cleared off. Um,
Yeah.
so give that a try.
Yeah. I think she's
And
I do a lot of work in higher dimensions, so that doesn't affect them. But I leave grids on over the house and over the pets and everything because I'm aware that, okay, I've got 4 pets in bodies, and a multitude of pets have hung around that have gone over the Rainbow Bridge, and I still see them every once in a while.
Mhm.
And here, okay,
I have a little thing I want to add in here on Wolfie. I kept feeling like there's inflammation in her body, and she may be retaining fluids. Now, I'm not sure why, okay? It was just what I got an impression on that,
hmm
all right, that there is inflammation retaining fluid, and she feels very hot inside of herself. She may not have a fever, but that's what I kept hearing her say, I'm hot.
You hot, baby? Are you
Yeah,
hot, baby?
That could be. Do you
uh,
sense it's an allergy, Billie?
it could be. There, I don't think it's, uh, am I trying to say that it's a life and death thing, but I got what she was feeling.
Yeah, because
I
And
want to say,
my allergies have actually been activated for the last 10 days. It's just like, oh God, what is in the air? Yeah, it makes
and
me want.
and
it could be related to this food thing that I'm picking up because there's a trend now for making pet foods, including all of these vegetables and especially peas.
Mhm.
And even if you have like a grain-free food, they'll throw peas and stuff in there that they could be allergic to. And
Uh-huh.
your better bet is to go back to a more protein, fat-based
Yeah,
um,
I give
meal.
them. She likes the chicken with rice. She likes that, and she
That's a
does
good
like her
choice.
vegetables. Yeah. She, in fact, when
Even though
I
she
they
likes it, I
yeah.
play around with like excluding some of that stuff to see if she perks back up.
Yeah,
right.
she's all right today. She was a little spitfire today, but I just noticed. I thought, well, is there some energy floating around that I need to clear from my house? Usually, it disappears when I smudge, and it'll disappear too when I smudge the house. So, because I'm aware that everybody on Earth is clearing,
Yeah, I
and so
feel
there's
like you started switching the food around to try to help her feel better, but you need to go back to the original food and just simplify.
okay.
In addition to doing the energy stuff too. That's all I really
Yeah.
have.
You want to say hello? Yeah, she's like, huh? Why are you paying
But
Yeah,
attention
yes,
to
like
me?
what?
she's a doll.
It's like, what? I don't want to be on air, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Usually they are. Usually, like when I say I love you, they all start barking, but she's kind of sleepy right now. She was sleeping pretty good. Yeah, I do have two other dogs and a kitty cat, so they're all being
I'm
peaceful.
sure
It's
that,
kind of stormy out right now, and one of the dogs doesn't like the storms, and the other dog is hiding, and the cat doesn't care. So anyway,
well,
I
I
just
think,
wanted to make sure that she didn't have something I needed to take her to the vet with, because it's kind of trying. When I took her to the vet in August, it was like a major ordeal, but she had got a bill of health then. But
that's
I just,
almost a year ago.
yeah,
It wouldn't be a bad idea. My opinion is always get a checkup.
okay, I can
A
do
lot
that.
can happen to an animal in a year. Remember, they're at an accelerated rate than we are. So I
Yeah,
think you should get her checked up because
okay,
they may pick up that inflammation and that heat that I was
yeah,
saying she feels in her body. So
okay.
they may get something. I don't think it's life-threatening, but don't
Yeah, but
wait.
yeah, they're my babies, they're my heart, so I want to take care of them. She did for a while gain a bunch of weight and got super hairy, so I'm thinking hormonal changes are going on. Because
Could
then
be.
she lost the weight and she lost some of her hair, but she's not
That,
naked anywhere. I thought,
but
that's,
that could explain also the heat that I kept
yeah,
feeling.
yeah, because she's an older dog, and it might be these are hormonal changes in
Well, I
her.
think you should get her to the vet. Whether she likes it or not, she's going. Okay?
Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Thank you so much for both of
Well,
you.
thank you.
I
You're welcome.
appreciate your help. Yeah,
I know you followed me for a long time, and I
yeah,
appreciate it. Thank you.
yeah. Like-minded people, we got to stick together, keep
Yes,
each other's
indeed.
back.
And thank you so much for joining in tonight. Really appreciate it. And I am going to make this a recording and have it up for everybody, and I'll announce it through my newsletter. Okay?
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Not a problem. And let's go to someone else here that I know, Rainey. I did not send this to you, Jenny, because I don't think I did. The picture from Rainey about her cat.
Pretty face? Yeah.
Yeah, oh, I did. Okay. Maybe you can pick up something. I'm not good at being a GPS. Okay?
Well, I'm not the best psychic in the world. I try to stick with healing because I have, that's
all right. Well, then
that's my focus. But I did feel like I got something, but I wanted to see if it like jived with what you got. So I
all
can
right.
kind of.
You tell me.
I do feel like Pretty Face is still alive.
That's what I get as well.
But I felt like with you being gone for that period of time, either the timing of the food being put out changed or the person she didn't recognize, you weren't there, and so I think she may have wandered off, but she's okay.
That's
good.
good.
She is not gone. That's what I got too. So we both got the same answer on that. And I don't feel she's real close to your home. She wandered quite a ways away, And what I would do if I were you, Rainey, is start talking to her because, again, telepathically she can hear you. And kind of make a beacon of light in yourself. Be that beacon like a lighthouse, how it turns around and around. Mm-hmm. And do that. Make yourself a lighthouse and say, here I am. Come to me. And see her coming to that light of you. And keep envisioning it. Okay?
Oh, thank you so much.
And in doing so, you're going to give her a way to find you again. Okay?
Oh, that is so good. I didn't want to believe that she was gone, and I just didn't feel that she was gone, that she was still here somewhere.
She is, and I'm trying to give you a way to get her back,
Oh, thank you. I always whistle. Since they were kittens, I whistle when they come, but I guess, like you said, she's too far away. She can't hear now.
That's why you want to be a lighthouse. Way up like the lighthouse and that light rotating around.
Yes.
And you want it to go in every direction. That's the point. Northeast, south, west.
I will definitely do it. It's already begun.
Good. And just keep it up. Go ahead, Judy.
I just feel like she's smart. Like I'm looking in her eyes right now. I just think this cat is smart. She's not. I don't want you to feel like she's helpless out there and that you need to worry about her. Be confident that even if she's not coming to you anymore, she is okay. All right?
That's good. I just miss her. I just love her so much.
Yeah.
Well, of course. And I always have to say this, pardon me for everybody with cats, but you really should keep them indoors and not have them be outdoor cats. It's too dangerous in today's world.
Well, the thing is, I mean, I say she's my cat along with her two siblings that I've been feeding all three since they were kittens. Where I'm at now, I cannot bring them in to live inside with me, but I did the best I could outside for them with a house and everything and feed them and fresh water and everything I could do for them outside.
Got it. Well, you're doing, again, like you say, the best you can. I'm just sending this message out to anybody listening who's there. It's never a good idea in today's world. It's getting too complicated, Yes,
and, I know.
And,
I mean, if I could, they'd be in with me in a heartbeat, but it's beyond my control.
I understand. I know how it is. I do understand the situation. But I hope that we've been of help for you, Jenny.
Yes, most definitely. Thank you so much. It's such a relief to know that she's still here and that she's all right.
She is. And remember, you can always check out Jenny. I put her picture in the newsletter, but remember, everybody, you can check out her website as well. All right?
All right. Thank you very much. Thank both of you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. And somebody else say a name out there.
Denise.
Hi, Denise.
Hi.
Okay. So let me see. Did you send in pictures? Like I said, I got so many.
Yeah,
Yes, she did.
She did.
Mhm.
You're better organized than me on it. I can't even find it. But anyway, Denise, go ahead and talk. There it is. I found you.
You see the picture of my cat?
Yeah, tell us about Sugar Love.
Sugar Love, it'll be 2 years the 17th of July since he's been passed away, and he lived for 15 years. And I really love
Wow.
him, and I miss him so much.
Yes.
So hard not to. 15
He is
years is a life.
awesome.
And he definitely a fun-loving little guy is what I picked up. He liked to play a lot, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, and he loved to play with you, not just playing with toys and stuff. He liked the interaction you two had. It was like he felt like you were his playmate.
Oh, yeah. He
Yeah,
liked it like to play. He knew me.
yeah, that's what I get, the playmate. And he still is around, like I've said to everybody. He still is around. It's just you're not picking him up, sensing him like you would like to, but that's okay. Just have a little trust and faith that he's there and ask him to somehow let you know he's there. Ask. You'd be
Yeah,
amazed what may happen.
he sent me a dream a while back,
Hmm.
and it was totally in color, and it showed him from when I first got him when he was a kitten until, different growing state, everything. And I woke up crying and squeezing the pillow and saying, Sugar Love, I know it. He sent me that.
Hmm. Yes, that's the telepathic communication, and he did send it to you. And ask again, because I think he will, and you'll always miss him. It's just the way it is. There's nothing you can do about that. But have you gotten another animal in the meantime?
Uh, I have a dog. I got a dog before he passed away.
Hmm.
So I have a dog now.
Well, it's good to have, some companionship there. But Sugarloaf is not far from you at all. Still playing, still looking to play with you. That's what I keep getting. It's like he thought you were his playmate more than anything, more than mother, everything. I don't know why, but that's what I'm getting is like you were his playmate, and he loves you. He definitely is with you, around you, and wanting you to play again. I guess the reason is not so much for him, but for you to bring you happiness.
Yeah, I do miss playing with him. I miss loving on him, talking to him, because he was so talkative, too.
I believe it. The picture you sent, I get a sense of him being very communicating with you, and I think he still will. And I would recommend, like physically play whatever you did. And I think you're going to be bringing his spirit and his communication to you more clear. And also, again, before you sleep, always the perfect time to ask for them to communicate. Okay?
Oh, yeah, I've been doing that, like at night, asking, please send me a dream, of Sugar Love. I go, I need a dream from him. Come to me. I say all that kind of stuff. I believe in all that.
Well, it all works. Jenny, you want to add anything?
Oh, when I look at the picture and I try to connect to the energy, I just feel very smooth energy, calm, not a
Mm-hmm.
care in the world, totally healed, not
Absolutely.
concerned. Yeah, so it's all good.
It is. So just trust that. know that he's fine. All right?
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You are more than welcome.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Have a blessed, peaceful evening.
You too. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. And all right, somebody else still here?
I'm here, Billie. It's Indra.
Hi, Indra. Well, let me just share. Can I share a little bit about? I've worked with Indra privately. Her cat, uh, Faith, passed away recently, and it's been quite interesting. She's had a lot of physical manifestations that are just amazing. Not necessarily the image of Faith, but okay. When I looked at the picture, I'll just share this if you don't mind, Indra. When she sent it to me, I just kept seeing a wolf. I did not see a cat. And a wolf is of the canine family, and it didn't make sense. And then she told me that after she buried Faith, a wolf was out on top of her grave howling. You know, that's quite remarkable. And then afterwards, after we talked, a few days afterwards, there was a rock by that suddenly materialized by Faith's grave, and it's the image of Jesus, very clear. And it's been quite interesting. So you want to share anything, Indra?
He has been around quite a bit. I can feel him brush against me.
I know it's so hard for you.
I felt him
Yes.
jump on the bed.
Well, you've had incredible manifestations, more than most people get. You really have. That's how much Faith cares about you and is concerned, you know, because you're not healing, you know, well. But then again, everybody heals different. But, you know, his death was so hard for you. He was everything to you. And, you know, as I told you before, you took great care of him. That was why he talked to me about the food. He loved the food. And you cooked every meal for him. He had nothing but the best. You took wonderful care of him. Nobody could do better. That's why he's still with you. And I know it's hard healing. Jenny, anything you want to add to this for Indra?
Oh, I don't have this picture, so...
No, she didn't send any.
Oh,
all night.
okay. No, that's amazing what you were talking about. That just almost gave me chills
Truly.
with the wolf.
It was.
This is
The whole thing. And then
if
the rock.
right, and if you've worked with enough people who, you know, are wanting to hear from their past loved ones, it's just amazing. This is a special relationship. I'm like between your souls.
Yes, absolutely. She had a real hard, tight connection there. And that was why, you know, so much happened that just amazed her. And I know she's suffering. She's still going through it. And it's been about 2 months since Faith passed.
Yes, a little over 2 months.
Yeah. And, you know, she's having a hard time. And I know that it's hard for you, but I did get from Faith that he wanted you to find another cat. Have you been looking at all?
I did look at some, but I wasn't really drawn to that.
Well, you just have to keep looking. There will be one that will jump out at you, and you'll go, that's the one, you know? And it will help you, and Faith will help the little cat know about you, and boy, you're gonna have a problem, because Faith's gonna tell him, hey, she'll cook you anything you want. You're going to get a lot where you'll think it's Faith, but it's not. It's Faith instructing the cat what you will do and who you are and what you like, what you don't like. Okay? Keep looking. It's going to help you.
Yeah,
And know
and
that Faith... Go
sorry,
ahead.
Billie. It can also be a little bit more difficult to heal with that spirit around you more, because you'll feel their energy and it will trigger you into these memories. So when you finally, get this new cat and that energy is with you, you might sense some of these visitations being more spaced apart or not being as strong, and it will actually, it's not the new kitty that's helping you heal so much as it is just not being reminded constantly by Faith's energy reminding you of the grief.
Very true. Very true. It's going to take time, but I want you to keep looking into, because I know that Faith's going to guide you to the right little animal.
I will.
And I wish I could wave a magic wand and make the pain go away, but I can't, and just keep knowing that life will go on and you will find a way to survive this, and that Faith wants you to be happy, even though you're sad over the passing. That isn't what Faith wants.
Yeah.
That's why you're being so visited and comforted. I've been doing this for a long time. I've never seen anyone get as much communication and visitations as you. It's the truth. And you've got to keep hanging on to that and know that things are working out, that this little cat is miraculous, great superpowers, and it's using them to help you. All right?
Thank you.
Well, I hope we've been of help. Jenny, anything else you want to add?
Oh, no, that was all. Just, that the energy is so strong and so close to you. I can see why it's difficult right now.
Absolutely. And it may not seem like it, but it will come a point where it won't be so hard.
Mm-hmm.
It really will. Just hang on and have a little faith. It will change for you. Okay?
Thank you.
All right. You have a peaceful, blessed evening. Okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay. Anybody else still here with us?
Kim?
Kim?
Yeah.
Hi, Kim.
Hi.
Now, you send in pictures, thinking, let me see your email address. 1 minute. You there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, because I got some that didn't say a name. Is that the one with the little dog dressed up?
Yes, Christmas Albert, yes.
Oh, I love that picture. It's so sweet,
Yeah.
And you've had a lot of loss from what I read.
Yeah.
A lot of death, not just your dog, but several
Yeah,
people in
absolutely.
your life have passed as well.
Yeah.
So, Jenny, did I send you this picture? She
No, I
didn't
don't
put her
have that
name.
one.
It didn't really say her name.
I don't
Maybe I
have
didn't.
the one that you're describing, but I think maybe you didn't send me pictures of the ones that had passed.
I don't know. I thought I did. I tried to cover everybody. But anyway, it's been a lot. She lost this little dog who was such a sweet thing. And then she lost her stepson. He was murdered.
Yeah.
And a best friend died. Um, so she's had a lot of loss, and she's going through a real hard time.
Well, I can listen, and I can tell you what I pick up from listening.
All right. Well, with your little dog, what was the dog's name? I can't find it here.
Backy.
Backy?
Yeah.
Backy. I'm looking. Oh, Becky. Becky. No, Backy. It is a
Backy,
weird name.
yeah. It is a
Yeah.
good name. I didn't name him.
And you had him for 10 years.
Yeah. He was homeless, and I found him in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, when I had moved there years ago, and picked him up,
He
and
had a
became
good,
the love of my life.
well, I can see that. He loved everything about you, that's for sure. And also, he enjoyed the fun times a lot with you. You made his life very happy. From going from being homeless to you was like moving into a mansion, for him. And all the love you showered on him, he felt it. He's got it. And he's trying to help you even still. I just feel like his little tail's wagging and he's right there in front of you saying, here I am, kind of like tap dancing on the floor, wanting you to know he's there and you don't see him. But he is doing that, literally. He's in front of you. I don't see him on the right or left, but right in front of you. And like I said, it's like he's trying to say, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. He keeps saying that. And, all the losses you've suffered, it isn't easy. You're kind of combining everybody's grief in with the loss of Becky.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a lot, and try to separate, if you can, whose grief you're feeling at times. I have an article. If you go to my website, there's a magnifier search loop. Type in the word grief, and my article on grief will come up. That is really, really powerful. It's long, and it will help you understand not just about Becky, but about all the loss you're going through in the 5 stages of grief that was identified by Elizabeth Kubler-Ross. And I go through it and what they mean and how you're going to go back forth, what you're going to keep going through. It's really important. All you got to do is do that little search I mentioned, and it will come up. Okay?
I think
and that would be great help. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just concerned he passed over okay. I don't know, for whatever reason.
Oh, yeah. He's fine. And if he wasn't fine, he wouldn't be standing there dancing in front of you.
He does do a little dance, too. He did.
Well, that's what I keep seeing. I see him in front of you dancing. I'm seeing it. It's like he's saying, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Over and over, like, the cartoons, how the characters speak fast. It's like that's how he's saying it. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. And he is dancing in front of you. So how could that possibly be him not with you? Right?
Feel better, definitely.
You got to see it as that he is there. And it's just tuning in. I don't know if you've ever read my article on pet spiritual communication. Again, you can type it in and find it on my website, and it will help you understand how they communicate when they're alive and when they're dead.
Excellent. Okay, I'm definitely going to check that out.
Yes, I have a great deal of knowledge on the subject. I've been doing this for a long time, and I love animals. It's quite clear. I love animals. They are wonderful. They are. And they're just real. There are no pretenses. There's no mask that they wear. They just are who they are.
Little pieces of God.
Yeah, that's what makes them so special, is they're so different from the human race. Whoa. If the whole world was run by animals, we'd be better off. Did you ever see the movie 12 Monkeys?
I don't think I did.
Bruce Willis. Well, it's a good movie. It's an older one, but if you get a chance, watch it because it's ironic, but the world gets taken over by animals.
Oh, that'd be fun. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, it's quite of an intense story. It's powerful and moving, and it's very, on many levels. So if you get a chance, watch that movie. That may help you and make you understand some things. But with Becky, all I can say is he's happy, he's fine, he's right there with you. He doesn't take off very often. They go back and forth spirit, but he's right in front of you dancing.
Oh, good.
So know that. And I can't do a reading on all the people that have passed, but I have done a lot with suicide murder victims. If you ever want, contact me privately for that. Okay?
Absolutely.
Because you can see, I don't know you from anywhere, and look at the answers I give you. Where does that come from? It just comes from, they give it to me. I don't know. I just let it come, let it flow, you know.
Beautiful.
But just know that everything's going to be fine for you. And please read the article on grief. It will help you. You've dealt with more than one loss, and that's what you need to understand. You're combining everything into one. Whereas, again, if you can let go for, say, 5 minutes of your grief, you might sense Blackie in front of you. And again, he is right in front of you. That's where I see him. And he's dancing. He's literally dancing.
He's
If he could, yeah, he's in his dancing. He is. He's dancing. That's what I see. He'll be always with you, so please remember that.
I will. I very much appreciate you telling me I'll be okay. I need to hear that sometime.
Well, it is a difficult thing, and again, that's why I said you may want to contact me privately. Let me go over the ones that have passed. Okay?
I will, certainly.
All right. And
I did
anyway,
get
I thank
something
you.
for that real quickly. I sense that you are feeling very unanchored, like there's just nothing there to hold on to, and it kind of sounds strange, but I got a vision of you selecting a rock and putting this rock in a specific place in your home and just putting your hand on the rock every day, maybe as part of your morning ritual or an evening ritual, and just putting your hand on the rock and saying hello to all of your lost loved ones, and, you know, petting it like you would pet the dog's head. And that sounds kind of strange, but that was the vision that I got, and that would help you, you know, to feel like you're anchoring to something, and that'll help your spirit.
Well, definitely do that then. Thank you.
Yes, always
Yeah.
good. You know, things like that you can touch like a rock. You know, maybe bring in flowers, place them by the rock. You know, make it a kind of a altar, so to speak.
Right, and it may be a rock just because you feel so unanchored and like nothing is solid for you anymore. Yeah.
That makes sense. That's a good vision you got there, Jenny. Very good. I think that is very, very needed. All right.
I appreciate your help. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Well, we hope to make you feel better. Anyway, we do have to get going. We've come to the end of our time. I hope I covered everybody in here. We tried. If I did not, you know, you can always contact me or Jenny privately. And we thank each one who has been here. And Jenny, I thank you for being with me. It was a pleasure working with you. We've never done this before.
No, it was a lot of fun, and I do have the other pictures for the people that didn't get readings today, and if they're listening on the replay, I'm going to go ahead and do little healings for all the pets, even if you didn't show up on the call.
Wonderful. Yes, please do. And I'm sending love and light to everyone who called in and asking for God's love and healing to be on you. And thank you, everyone, and you have a blessed, peaceful evening. Good night.
Same to you. Good night.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Good
you
night.
very much. Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.